Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Ariff Danial bin Abdullah from the M1A. Today I would like to present the objective of environment and quality in OSHA. Before that, don't forget to thumbs up, share and subscribe. Thank you. First, meaning of OSHA. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, more commonly known by its acronym OSHA, is responsible for protecting worker health and safety in the United States. Congress created OSHA in 1971 following its passage of the Occupational Safety and Health Act of 1970 to ensure safe and healthy working conditions for workers by enforcing workplace laws and standards and also by providing training, outreach, education, and assistance. Congress enacted the OSH Act in response to annual workplace accidents that result in 40,000 workers dead and 2.5 million disabled workers annually. Since its inception, OSHA has cut the work fatality rate by more than half, and it has significantly reduced the overall injury and illness rates in industries where OSHA has concentrated its attention, such as textile and excavation. The Environmental Quality Act 1974. In Malaysia, the Environmental Quality Act 1974 is considered to be the most comprehensive piece of legislation promulgated to deal with environmental protection and pollution control. The Act also formed the basic instrument for achieving environmental policy objectives as a developing country that strives for economic growth. Malaysia repeats development activities especially since the early 1980s has unveiled new dimension to environmental concerns since its introduction more than 30 years ago. The scope and strategies of this act has been constantly amended, altered or improved in the pursuit of environmental policy objectives. This in the context of environmental protection, the Environmental Quality Act 1974 needs to be proactive and flexible enough to accommodate new measures for facing challenging environmental problems. These changes provide an indication of the increasing complexities of environmental issues facing Malaysia. This paper examines the development of environmental strategies that has taken place within the framework of the Act, based on Malaysia Environmental Policy Directive, particularly on sustainable development. Meaning of environment: the surrounding of and influence on a particular item of interest, the natural world or ecosystem, all the elements over which a designer has no control and that affect a system or its inputs or outputs. Environment synonyms are world. Meaning of quality: level of excellence, a property or an attribute that differentiates a thing or person. Quality is synonym, recursors or characteristic. Objective of environment and quality: the workplace environment impacts employer morale, productivity, and engagement, both positively and negatively. The workplace environment is in a majority of industry is unsafe and unhealthy. This includes poorly designed workstation, unsuitable furniture, lack of ventilation, inappropriate lighting, excessive noise, insufficient safety measures in fire emergencies, and lack of personal protective equipment. People working in such environments are prone to occupational diseases and its impact on employer performance. Thus, productivity is decreased due to the workplace environment. It is the quality of the employer workplace environment that most impact on their level of motivation and subsequent performance. How well they engage with the organization, especially with their immediate environment, influence to a great extent their error rate, level of innovation and collaboration with other employer, absence teams, and ultimately how long they stay in the job. Creating a work environment in which employers are productive is essential to increase profit for your organization, corporation, or small business. The relationship between the workplace, and the tool of workplace become an integral part of work itself. The management that dictate how essentially to maximize employer productivity center around two major areas of focus: personal motivation and the infrastructure of the work environment. Thank you for watching.